is the Texas weather discussion video for Monday, the 29th of January. I'm Donovan Neal. Our weather for this week mostly remains warm and dry, though we could see winds pick up by Wednesday, but other than that, expect mostly dry conditions throughout today, this week, and this weekend. Let's take a look at the upper air look at 500 millibars. Our weather for the upper air look basically remains very benign, very dry, very quiet across the nation. And temperatures this morning: Arlington 43, DFW 43, Dallas Love Field 42, mostly in the low 40s, mostly in the upper 30s to low 40s across the region this morning. But of course, we should warm today to the mid 50s. Should be a very pleasant day across the nation. Most of the cold air is in the is to the north of us, but we remain very cool with lows in the mostly in the low 40s today. Perhaps some of that cold air could touch us um, during early next week, but well, that's a different story. Take a look at the watch warning map. We do have red flag warnings for parts of the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. Surrounding that, fire weather watches for some of the adjacent areas. Otherwise, things are pretty quiet. This is the average rainfall for the next 7 days. Big rains continue for the Pacific Northwest, but down here, nothing is expected for North Texas, and that really doesn't help our drought situation. We'll talk more about it. Here's the GFS. This is the O6Z run valid today at noon. At 500 millibars, we have troughing in the eastern states, and we have heights starting to come up. A little bit of ridging to the west, and down here, our weather remains dry today. We'll forecast a sunny sky with highs in the mid 50s. Tuesday, we trend warmer with sunny skies. We start the day in the mid 30s, and then we end up in the low 60s. And on Wednesday, we trend even warmer. Could get a little windy with highs in the low 70s, and we start the day in the low 40s. And Thursday, we trend a little cooler, but nothing too significant. Should be absolutely pleasant with a mix of sun and clouds. Highs in the low 60s. Friday, Friday the 2nd of February. Not much change. We actually start the day in the upper 30s, and then we warm to the low 50s. It does trend a little cooler with the cold front coming through. Saturday, as the weekend begins, pretty much the same thing. Pretty much the same consistent weather. We start the day in the low 40s, and then we end up in the mid 50s. I mean. And then on Sunday we trend even warmer with highs in the low 60s. Here's a week from today, Monday the 5th of February. We have significant troughing in the northeastern part of the region. Our flow remains benign, and we pretty much stay dry. Though some previous runs of the GFS yesterday did note we could see some wintry mischief on Monday, with the chance for some ice pellets and potential snow developed in. But that idea is basically gone. And as you can see, if we can look at the GFS ensemble, and out of the 20 runs, none of them show any snow accumulation on February the 4th. So I think it's safe to say that we can take any chances of wintry precipitation completely out of the forecast for now. Though members of the ensemble could do trend to something on between February 11th and the 13th. But that's a different story for a different day. Here's the end of the forecast period on Thursday, the 8th of February. Heights are about where they should be for us, and our flow remains benign. But as you can see for the numbers for the next 15 days, we do continue a warming trend until January 31st, and then as we hit February, right as soon as we hit February, temperatures start to go down, and after that, our temperatures remain pretty average for this time of the year. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll have more notes in the blog. The next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can, catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.